Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Clark, and we're doing long division today. We're starting with 592 divided by 4. Now, technically, you could take, like let's say you had 592 pieces of chocolate and you wanted to divide them into 4 buckets. You could technically divide them out like one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. And it would look like this into these 4 buckets. That's what you're doing. You're taking a bunch of items and just dividing them up equally. This would take forever. And there is a faster way, which is to use this algorithm. And we're going to use these boxes and fill them out, and we're going to follow these steps: divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And it's way faster, especially once you've done it multiple times, it'll click and then it'll get way faster too. So for right now, it's just about practice, 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 practice. So 592, that's the number getting divided up. It's called the dividend. You're dividing by 4. So that's our divisor. And this 4 is going to be crucial. As we go through, you're trying to figure out like how many times can 4 fit into 5? How many times can 4 fit into the next number? So you're dividing by 4, and it's really good to know your multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So you can even write those down ahead of time or practice them, because it's going to go way faster if you have those math facts down. Let's go ahead and get started. So dividing first. And we're always going to start with our divisor, 4. We're going to use it a lot. And we're using this first digit here. So we have the 592. Start with the 5. It's the closest one to the 4. We're doing 5 divided by 4. And, that might not make a lot of sense, but really all we're saying is how many times can 4 fit into 5? So if I had 5 pieces of chocolate, I'm saying how many groups of 4 could I make? And here's another way to think about it, right? So if I have 5, how many groups of 4 can I make? Well, I can only make one group of 4. 4 only fits into 5 one time, so we would say 5 divided by 4 is 1. It can fit in one time. You're going to put that 1 up here at the top. Anytime you divide, you're going to put the answer on top where the quotient goes. And you can also use the color to help you. This is purple for divide, so it goes in a purple box. All right. Next step is multiply. And you're going to start with the last thing that you put, which was the 1. Take it back to the divisor. 1 times 4. What is 1 times 4? Or one group of 4? 1 times 4 is 4. And you're going to put that in the red box. So far we've done divide into the purple box. So we did 5 divided by 4 is 1. And then we just multiplied it back. 1 times 4 is 4. And we put that in the red box. And then you can kind of see what's coming next. If you go down, you see subtract, and it's green, that we're going to be working here with this green box. We're going to subtract 5 minus 4 to see what's left over here. 5 minus 4 is 1, and we put that here in the green box. So basically we did 4 into 5. It went in one time, but 1 times 4 is only 4, so there was 1 left over. So we have 1 left over, and that's important because as we move on to our next digit, which is the 9, we're going to keep that leftover 1 and keep it with us. So the next step is to bring down. So we're looking at the blue box and the blue arrow, and you're bringing down this 9 right here down into this blue box. So now you have a 19 here, because remember you had that 1 left over from before, and now you have a 9 you brought down. So you're using both of those at the same time. We're starting the steps over, back to the top. We're going to divide. And whatever we come up with will go in a purple box. You're going to do 19 divided by what? Divided by 4, because that is that divisor. When you divide, you're using that 4. So the question is, what is 19 divided by 4? Or how many times can 4 fit into 19? Or if you have 19 items like this, how many groups of 4 can you make? This is the way I like to do it. I like to see how many times can 4 fit into 19. So if you skip count your 4, how many times can you skip count and get close to 19 with without going over. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you keep going, you get to 20, you've gone over. You can't go over 19. So in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So let's take a look at that. So 19 divided by 4 is 4. You can make 4 groups. 4 times 4 is 16. That's the closest you can get. That's how many times you can skip count your 4 without going over. So put that 4 up top where the quotient goes. So we just did 19 divided by 4 equals 4. Or we say 4 fits into 19 4 times. Now multiply that back down. Multiply 4 times 4. 4 times 4. And we get 16. We're working with multiplication. That's the red box. So you're putting it in this red box here. So what we just did those last couple steps, we did 19 divided by 4 is 4. And then you multiplied it back down. 4 times 4 is 16. Our next step is to subtract. So I want you to think about what numbers are we subtracting here. We're going to do 19 minus 16 to see what's left over, because before we move on to the next digit, we have something left over because we never hit 19 exactly. We couldn't quite get there. We got to 16, which means there's something left over that we want to keep as we move on to the next digit. And that's a 3. 19 minus 16 is 3. Our next step is to bring down. Which digit are we bringing down? We're bringing down the 2. And now we start it all over. One more time, we're going to divide. I want you to use the digits that you just had. So you just brought that 2 down. You just subtracted that 3, which means you're working with a 32. And remember, whenever you divide, you're using this divisor, this 4 every time. So we're going to do 32 divided by 4. So here's our fact triangle, 32 divided by 4, or 4 times what gets to 32. Another way to think about it is if you had, 32 circles, how many groups of 4 can you make? There's a group. There's a group. And then the way I like to think about it is how many times can you skip count your 4 to get close to 32 without going over? And the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And indeed, 4 times 8 is 32 exactly. So we just divided. We did 32 divided by 4. So you're going to put that 8 up here in the purple box for division. Right up there, 148. Next step is to multiply. So take that 8 that you just had, multiply it back with that 4 again. 8 times 4 is 32. And then the last step is to subtract one more time to see if there's anything left over, like we were doing before and we had leftover numbers. But in this case, we're just doing 32 minus 32, which is 0. And that just means there's nothing left over. There's no remainder. That means that 592 can be divided evenly into exactly 4 groups with nothing left over. And my example of that, if you look back up at this picture, I really did divide 592 into 4 here. It says, yikes there. And indeed, there's nothing left over. Like if I wanted to make 4 groups, I would get exactly 148 in each box. And it's not like I have one left over that I couldn't split equally. It also means at the end, if I were to multiply back 148 times 4, I would get exactly 592. So great job with your long division. If you want to hit the next video, we'll move on to question number 2, and we'll just keep practicing our long division.